Good morning, all. Hope you are able to hear me. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Navin, you are audible.
Yeah, please kindly confirm. Okay. So, yesterday we have done a syllabus point, but today I am going to give bit introduction of SAP. Number of times we have done this, but still again I'll repeat. Okay. So, today I'll talk about different products of SAP, SAP journey, abbreviation of SAP. Clear? What is SAP? Okay, what is SAP? Okay, so here normally SAP, again I'm reiterating for everybody's benefit, it's an abbreviation. It's an abbreviation, not a word. It's not a SAP again, right? It's a SAP, right? SAP stands for Systems, Applications, okay? System, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. Systems, applications, and products in data processing. SAP stands for, it's not SAP, right? We are not supposed to call it as a SAP, right? It is nothing but SAP. SAP stands for systems. It's not system. It's applications, not application. Products,
System
not a product.
application
In
products,
data processing.
data
Yes.
processing, system applications.
Yeah. Systems, applications, and products in data processing. Clear? So here, why we are calling it as a systems? Why can't we call it as a system? Why we are calling it as a applications? Why can't we call it as an application? Why we are calling it as a products? Why can't we call it as a product? In the sense, whenever I say systems, right? Whenever I call it as a systems, right? The first S stands for, okay, S stands for systems. So why I am calling it as a systems, right? SAP is capable to communicate not only with one system, okay? It is capable to communicate. It is capable to communicate with number of systems. Clear? What do you mean by a system here? It could be a software. Clear? SAP is capable to communicate not only with one system, right? It is capable to communicate with number of systems. So why? That is the reason it is called systems, not system. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that in the sense? If I take one example, mine is a Reliance company. I'm taking one example. Reliance company, right? So in my Reliance company, I am having a different departments, right? For example, I am having HR department, clear? I am having finance department. Next, I am having marketing department. Okay. Next one, I am having sales department, right? I'm having production department. Okay. Next one, tax department. Clear? So we are having different departments. This is my organization. Right? We are having different departments. Right? So here we are using different softwares. Right? I am not having one software. In my different departments, we are using different softwares. Clear? Give me a second time. Okay. We are using different softwares. For example, HR department, we are using a soft ERP called PeopleSoft. PeopleSoft. Right? And tax department, we are using GST. Okay. Production department, we are using a software called BAN. Sales department, we are using JD Edwards. Right. Next one, Tanish, we are using marketing department. Finance department, we are using Oracle or Tally. Right. We are using for finance department, we are using Tally. Okay. And marketing department, for example, I can take again BAN or JD Edwards or JD Edwards. Right. So here I am having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 departments. Correct. I'm 5 departments, and each department I am using different softwares, different softwares. Right. So whenever I want, a Reliance company wants to check their profit and loss account statement, P&L statement, and balance sheet, their financial report, right? So it need to get from all the departments data. Then only we can do our P&L and balance sheet, correct? But here what happens is, for example, as I said, that HR department data is saved in PeopleSoft, right? Tax department data is saved in GST software, right? Production department data is saved in BAN, that is a different software. Sales department and marketing department data is saved in JD Edwards, right? And finance department data is saved in Tally. So here, each software is developed in different operating system, different codings. Clear? So if I want a common profit and loss account, a common balance sheet to get of Reliance, it is not possible. It is not possible. In another way, for example, a person is working in Reliance department, a person is working in tax department, he know only Tamil. Okay. And the production department, the person who is working, he know only Malayalam. He doesn't know any other language, right? The person who is working in sales department, he know only Telugu. He doesn't know any other language, right? The person who is working in marketing department, he know only Hindi. He doesn't know any other language, right? The person who is working in finance department, he know only English, or not English. Okay. He know only Marathi, right? And the person who is working in HR department, okay, he know only Kannada, right? I want a common report, and this person, the person who is working in tax department, he know only Tamil. He doesn't know any other language, right? The person who is working in finance department, he know only Marathi. He doesn't know any other language. The person who is working in sales department, he know only Telugu. So, for example, finance department wants to prepare its P&L account and balance sheet. So they need a data from HR department expenses, right? Tax department, what will tax payable and tax receivable information they need, right? And they need production department expenses, they need sales department, what are the total sales they have made and what is the revenue generated, they need information, right? And marketing department, what is the expenses they have spent, so that expenses. So if we club all together expenses and revenues, then only we can prepare our P&L account, right? So as I said, that this person knows only Marathi, right? What would be the problem to prepare a P&L account for this person? What would be the problem? Yes. What would be the problem? This finance department guy need to prepare P&L account and balance sheet. What would be the challenge? Quick. You got my point? You understood what I said? Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible? Yes, no, maybe, may not.
Yes, Navin.
Yes, sir.
What would be the challenge if to prepare the common P&L account and balance sheet for this finance department guy? What would be the challenge?
Yes, please.
Language
The
problem.
yeah.
Exactly,
Coordinating with the
communication
people
problem,
and
right?
system.
Because these people are limited to only their particular language. They're not able to communicate. So can we prepare a common P&L account, common balance sheet?
No,
Yes, no?
no.
No. Please kindly responses, please. Because this is not related to SAP. Right? In the same way, if I am using different softwares in my common organization, right? So this PeopleSoft is developed in different operating system. Uh, GST is developed in different operating system, right? JD Edwards is developed in different operating system. Tally is developed in a different operating system. So the same thing, communication, integration will be the problem. Integration will be the problem. So because of that, Reliance company, whatever amount they spent on different software, they can able to check the data only for that particular department data only. If they want to check a common consolidated data, that will not be possible, because they are using different softwares. So at this particular point of time, they want one common software, common ERP, enterprise resource planning, right? What do you mean by ERP? ERP is nothing but the software which is consolidated, which is used by all the departments, which can give you end-to-end solution. Then that is called an ERP, enterprise resource planning. So it will give you a complete business suite, business solution, right? At that particular point of time, Reliance is realized that they want to introduce SAP in their organization, right? So SAP, they have introduced SAP. So SAP is capable to communicate not only with one system, so they can communicate, they can retrieve the data of different softwares. Earlier, it is not possible, but SAP can, there are a lot of interfaces are there in SAP, which can take the data from other software and which can give the data to other software. So that is the reason SAP is considered as a number one ERP. Why we are calling it as a systems? SAP is capable to communicate not only with one system, right? Whatever data developed by PeopleSoft, that data can be retrieved by SAP through interface. Whatever data GST Suvidha has developed, that data can be taken by SAP, right? And whatever BAN information is there, BAN data is there, so that can be integrated with SAP. Okay, SAP can integrate it with JD Edwards, SAP can integrate it with Tally, SAP can integrate it with PeopleSoft, SAP can integrate it with GST Suvidha. Integration is nothing but communication they can do easily with SAP. So that is the reason we call it as a SAP is a systems. Okay, not a system. SAP can communicate SAP to SAP and non-SAP systems. Nothing but if you know all the languages, right, then there will not be any communication problem. So that is the mediator will consider as an SAP. Now, as I said, that is the reason we call it as a SAP as a systems, not system. Why we call it as a systems? SAP is, again I'm reiterating, SAP is capable to communicate not only with one system, it is capable to communicate with a number of systems. So that is the reason in abbreviation it is considered as a systems. And next one, what do you mean by applications? What do you mean by applications? A stands for applications. Okay. I'm sorry. A stands for applications. Okay. Applications. So what do you mean by applications? As I said that, see, applications are nothing but departments. Applications are nothing but departments. So Oracle will support only few departments. Tally will support only accounting department. PeopleSoft will support only HR department. It will give you end-to-end solution of HR. Tally will give you end-to-end accounting solution. Okay, but this Tally can be used only for accounts department, right? PeopleSoft can be used only for HR department. GST can be used only for tax solutions, right? And BAN can be used for production department, and JD Edwards only can use for sales and marketing department. Okay, so if I'm having n number of departments, then I need to use different softwares. Oracle Financials I need to use for only for finance solutions. Clear? But SAP supports not only for one department. Okay, applications is nothing but departments. So SAP will support different departments. SAP will support not only one department or one application. Here department, application is nothing but one application. It supports all the applications which are involved in any organization. Clear? SAP will support means it will give a support to all the departments, all the applications. Is this clear? Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that is the reason we are calling it as a applications, not application. So by moment, it supports 36 different departments, 36 different modules SAP is having. Apart from that, small modules are also there. So 36 different additional module means it supports directly 36 different departments. No any other ERP, no any other software will support these many departments. Clear? Any questions here?
Naveen, SAP, I mean, applications, how many systems will communicate with SAP? Means, suppose you said PeopleSoft, BAN, or
Yes, any system,
Oracle.
because SAP is having a broader interface.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any system it will
Any
support.
system it will support. That's the reason now everything is migrating to SAP.
Okay. Suppose PeopleSoft is there.
Yes.
So it will not support to the SAP. So
SAP, but whatever data, yeah, see, whatever data is there in SAP, see, for example, again, I'm saying PeopleSoft is having some data, right? I need some reports from PeopleSoft, right? So
Okay.
SAP is having some sort of files, interfaces, right? So which will be developed, okay, that interface, which can retrieve the data of PeopleSoft.
Okay.
Clear? So same thing. For example, I'm saying we are doing a bank reconciliation statement, BRS, banking, right? So bank will maintain a different file format and my company will maintain a different file format. How we can communicate with the bank in the sense? So SAP is given a solution that we can prepare the bank file format according to their requirement. So that
Okay.
is the reason SAP is more flexible when compared to other softwares and other ERPs.
Okay.
Whatever way they want, we can do the interface. So that is the reason most powerful interfaces are there in SAP. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So those are called applications, not application. It is a applications. Why? Because it is not only support one application or one department, right? It will support different departments. You name it any department, right? It will support. Right? So that is the reason SA, systems, applications, and P stands for products. Okay. So what do you mean by products? Right? SAP will see the sectors are divided into three categories, right? One is service sector, sorry, manufacturing sector, trading sector, service sector. Any business you take, either that will fall under manufacturing unit, trading, or service. Apart from these three, any other sectors we have? If you take agriculture, it will come under service. If you take banking, it will come under service. If you take any Reliance or whatever you take, it will come under trading. Right? Any manufacturing, it will come under manufacturing sector. So SAP will support not only one product, it will support the complete products. Products in the sense nothing but it will support manufacturing sector, it will support trading sector, it will support service sector. Right? So that is the reason it will call from pin to aeroplane, whatever manufacturing is there, SAP will support. Whatever buying and selling are there, SAP will support. Whatever receipts and payments are there, SAP will support. So that is the reason we call it as a products, not a product, right? What is the abbreviation? SAP stands for systems, applications, and products, right? In data processing. What do you mean by data processing? Right? So here, whatever data we are going to receive, raw data, means raw data, whatever raw data we are going to receive from different systems, different applications, and different products, right? Different systems, different applications, and different products. Whatever data SAP will receive, that will be processed. Raw data will be processed, and it will prepare meaningful information and meaningful reports. What Reliance is required? Reliance is required to, at the end, they want to know their P&L account, they want to know balance sheet. So how we will get the profit and loss account statement? How we can prepare a balance sheet? So whatever data we are going to receive from different systems, whatever data we are going to receive from different applications, whatever data we are going to receive from different products, that will be processed, right? With the transactions, posting, ledger preparation, right? And after that, it will be shown in your P&L account, and that will be shown in your balance sheet. So that would be ultimate goal of any organization, to know their position, right? So SAP will give the end solution to any organization. That could be a manufacturing, that could be a trading, that could be a service. End-to-end solution it will give. So that is the reason SAP is known as a systems, applications, and products in data processing. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions?
Sir, so SAP can be used even in mortgage sector?
Sorry, which sector?
Mortgage?
Any sector. Mortgage is also comes under service only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in which department we can use that?
Sorry?
Department.
Department. Again, I'm telling you, there is no restriction for one department. We can use it any department if they can afford.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
There is no restriction. You need to use only for this department. No. That's the reason it is more powerful ERP right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone? Any other?
No.
So again, I'll take you the evolution of SAP now, and the products of SAP, and products of SAP. Okay. So just I'll give a glimpse on this evolution of SAP and products of SAP. Okay. So the beginning was started in the year, the SAP beginning. The SAP beginning means starting by IBM. Beginning, okay, was in the year 1970, I can say. 1970. Okay. And in the year 1972, in the year 1972, okay, in the year 1972, in the year 1972, the real time, the real SAP, there is a version called product called SAP R1. I'll tell you what do you mean when R1 and R2, R3. SAP R1. R stands for real time. Okay, real time, one layer, one tier server, one tier server. So this is called first 1972. The real time concept came into the picture. The real time concept came into the picture in the year 1972 by SAP only. Before that, we don't have a concept called real time. Okay, real time processing system. Real time processing system. Okay, what is R1? It's a real time processing system. Okay, this is the first product of SAP. This is the first product of SAP. This is the first product. This is the first product of SAP. What is the first product? R1. Okay, which was running on the SAP was running on, okay, ran on mainframes, IBM mainframe, international business machines, not on normal machines. It used to work on only international business machine, focused only on, it used to support only, focused only on financial accounting. Okay, so 1972, again I'll tell what do you mean by R1 and all, but what is the first product of SAP, right? It is a R1, real-time processing system. And what is it was supports only financial accounting, and it used to run on the IBM machines, international business mainframe machines, right? It was not supporting on normal machines. Clear? So next one, in the year 1980, okay, in the year 1980, they came up with SAP R2. SAP R2. Same, real time is same, no change, R/2. So what is the difference between 1 and 2? R1 and R2 is, I'll tell you. Okay, multiple modules. Earlier it used to support only finance, right? In R2 environment, they came up with multi-module system. Multi-module system. Multi-module systems. Okay, what are the multi-module system it used to support? So it used to support finance, okay, management, manage, or you can say that, okay, not management, I'll write it as a materials management. Okay, it used to support different modules, and production planning in the year 1980. So multi-mod, earlier it used to support only one module, that is financial accounting. But in the year 1980, right, they came up with R2. This is multi-module. What is R2? R stands for real time. Here also R stands for real time. I'll tell you what do you mean by 1 and 2 in our later sessions, right? But here multi-module system means it used to support not only finance, right? It used to support material management and as well as production and planning, right? And same thing, it is also designed mainframe computers only. It is also, it's not going to work on normal system. It is also designed, okay, designed for mainframes systems, not for normal systems. It used to work on mainframe system. Okay. Next one. Here I can say that what is a disadvantage with first software, first product, in the sense it used to support, it is a German based company. SAP is a German based company. Okay. So it used to support how many languages, in the sense, in the first insert, one language, that is Germany, one language, German language, next one, and one currency. One language, one currency, okay, one currency, that is German euro. Right? It used to support, it knows only one language it used to support in first product, that is German language and German currency, German euro. Right? But in second R2, second product, this is a second product of SAP. Right? It used to supported multiple languages. This is a revolution, I can say that. Multiple languages, right? And currencies, multiple languages and multiple currencies. Multiple currencies. Okay. And it used to support for, okay, it used to support for large enterprises. Large enterprises. Clear? Large enterprise means it is not supposed to single small business houses. It used to support for large businesses. 1980, they came up with the second product, that is SAP R2. Right? It is earlier it used to support only one module, that is finance module. Right? And here it used to support with finance, materials management, multiple modules, and designed same thing, mainframes computers only. And it is supported, earlier it used to support only one language, right, and one currency, and here it is supported multiple languages and multiple currencies. Clear? And next one, they came up with, this is the era is 1972 to 1979, 79 to 81, R2. Okay, and in the year 1990, okay, SAP become transition to 1990, transition means it is becoming transition to ERP. Transition to ERP systems means centralized system. ERP system is nothing but centralized system. Transition to ERP system, enterprise resource planning system, means SAP become one of the ERP. Okay. So in the year 1992, they came up with new product of SAP R3. SAP R3. R stands for real time and 3 stands for 3 layer. Okay. So here I'll explain what do you mean by in-depth R1, R2 and R3. But meanwhile, remember that R3. Okay. So in R3 environment, the first time in the year 92, SAP has bought a concept called client server concept, right? Client server concept, right? So here a client server concept based on ERP, okay, ERP system. Okay, first time they came up with the GUI, graphical user interface. I'll tell you what is this. Graphical user interface. Okay, graphical user interface, not a terminal. Terminal is different and GUI. I'll tell you what is the difference between terminal based and GUI based. Right. Next one, it used to support different modules like, okay, modules for FI, that is nothing but finance, CO, controlling module, MM, materials management, okay, materials management, SD, sales and distribution, okay, sales and distribution. Next one, PP. So they came up with multiple modules. PP, nothing but production and planning, HR and HR, etc. Okay. Earlier in first module, we have only finance module. And after that, they came up with finance, market, materials management, right? In second one, and production planning. But in third one, they have extension to controlling module, sales and distribution module, right? This one. And next one, they came up with this thing, R3 environment used to run on, this is the advantage, ran on, okay, Windows operating system, Unix operating system, okay, or Unix servers, right? Earlier only an IBM servers, but after that they are working under Windows and Unix servers instead of mainframes. Right? First two versions only on mainframes. But here from 1992 R3 environment onwards, it can work on any Windows server or any Unix and Xenix Linux servers. We can run on SAP R3 environment. Clear? And next one, in 2000, SAP came up with a new product, IES. In 2000, they came up with IES or IIF. Okay. So what it is, nothing but Internet Edition, online edition, right? Internet and integration focused edition. Integration focus edition. Right? Here, complete everything become online in 2000 environ 2000, right? In 2005, okay, in 2005, SAP came up with SAP ERP, okay. So with ECC 5, ECC stands for Enterprise Central Component. Enterprise Central Component means it is suitable for every business. Central Component. E stands for enterprise, nothing but any enterprise. SAP will give the solution. So we call it as an ECC 5. After that, ECC 5.0. And after that, they came up with then ECC 6, 6.0. 6.0. Clear? And the next, what is ECC? What is ECC? ECC stands for ERP, or you can call it an enterprise central ERP central component. ERP central component. Okay, and here in this it is integrated with, one second, integrated with new product called in this 2005, integrated with NetWeaver. Integrated with NetWeaver, which is enabled web services. Because of this, which enabled web services. Okay, web services. Okay, next one, it becomes BI, business intelligence. SAP has given a product called number of reports in business intelligence, BIBW, right? Business intelligence. SAP can give you any type of report you want. Any type of business report it will generate. So, right, no any other ERP, no any other software will generate those many reports. SAP alone can give the report. So that is the reason we call it as a business intelligence. Business intelligence. Clear? And process integration. And business intelligence and process integration. What do you mean by process integration? Right? If all, see, there is finance department will work under, finance department is one separate department, right? Next one, accounts department, separate department, marketing is separate department, right? Next one, production department is separate department, sales department is something department. So here, if I want to get a common report, common in the sense, these need to be integrated, correct? These need to be integration in the sense linking, right? Then SAP came up in the year 2000, okay, with integrated with the NetWeaver in the sense any department in the business, it will easily link, will be get integrated and it will get whatever information it wants. So that is in 2005, it came up with integrated with the NetWeaver, which enabled web services, does nothing but business intelligence, right? And process integration, whatever accounts payable process, general ledger process, right? Accounts receivable process, whatever different processes are there, that can be integrated in SAP. Clear, everyone? So next one in 2005, this is SAP ERP, right? 2004, I can say that. It's not 2005, it's a 2004. Yeah, I can take it as in 2004. Give me a second, I'll be back in 1 minute, a minute. Give me. Okay. So in the year 2004, they came up with this SAP ERP ECC 6 with ECC 5. So ECC stands for ERP Central Component, right? So After that, and in the year this one ECC 6 version, here SAP become the number one ERP in this era 2004 to 5 only. Okay, so this version is when they have released ECC 6.0, right? 6.0, which was released in 2005, which was released in 2005, right? Became the most widely used ERP SAP version. So prior to 2005, different softwares were using, but from 2005, every business, almost all the businesses are trying to migrate, try to use SAP ERP only. Clear? Any questions here? So again, do you need to remember all this? No, not required. Only for your knowledge sake, I'm saying this. As a consultant, it's not required to remember everything. It's not required at all. Clear? Just you need to have an idea. That's it. Okay. So next one, from 2003 to 2005, from 2003 to 2005, 2003 to 2005. Okay, 2003 to 2005. Okay, SAP came up with SAP, same thing, SAP NetWeaver. Okay, 2005, they have introduced SAP NetWeaver. SAP NetWeaver. Okay, so here, from whenever SAP NetWeaver came into the picture, so integrations, as I said that here, integrations, so only process integrations were done in this 2004, right? Here, because of SAP NetWeaver, what was happened is middle platform, nothing but interfaces, middle, I can mention it as a middleware platform enabled integration of SAP and non-SAP, means non-SAP applications. So it made a relation between, in the year 2005, with the help of SAP NetWeaver, right? It made a relation between, means, as I said that in the example, SAP can communicate with not only one system, it can able to communicate with all other systems. So when it was possible, in the sense when they have introduced this SAP NetWeaver. So it's a middleware platform, nothing but an interface which can be integrated with SAP to SAP system and SAP to non-SAP applications. Clear? And next one, in the year 2007, okay, in the year 2007, business acquisitions are started. SAP business objects. Okay, SAP business object. SAP business object. So objects, in the sense, what do you mean by SAP business objects? SAP business objects are nothing but business intelligence, BI, as I said that. Business intelligence and reporting solutions. So just now I mentioned, right? In SAP, we can get any sort of report, right? Whatever income, expenses, balance sheet, cash flows, funds flows, ratios, bank reports, right? Whatever report we want, we can generate in SAP. Clear? By default, we can generate 2000 different reports, standard SAP reports, right? Next one, 2008, in the year 2008, clear? 2008, SAP business by, this is another important solution. SAP has given SAP business by design. So what do you mean by SAP business by design in the sense? So till year 2007, they were targeted only big business firms, only huge, who can invest a lot. But from 2008, they have started focusing on small businesses also, right? Small industries also. So in the year 2008, they came up with IS 27 solution, means 27 small sectors they have identified. They have given a solution like retail industry, real estate, right? Insurance, right? Banking, whatever small sectors are there. Earlier, before 2008, it was supports only big businesses. But from 2008, by SAP business by design, means whatever requirement you are having only 100 people employee and you want to use SAP, then SAP design your product according to your requirement. Clear? So that is called SAP business by design, right? So here, what is the advantage with this in the sense? Okay. Cloud ERP target, cloud ERP target, cloud ERP target, okay, at small and okay, middle size, okay, or mid-sized companies. I can call it as a mid-sized companies, right? Before 2008, from 1970 to 2007, there is no solution for small companies or mid firms, right? But SAP in the year 2008, they came up with giving a solutions to mid-sized companies and as well as a small companies, right? Next one, in the year 2010. So here it is a revolutionary version. 2010. Okay. Till now, 2008, SAP was using a traditional database, right? SAP didn't had its own database, right? So SAP were dependent on Oracle database or SQL database or any other databases. But in the year 2010, they came up with, okay, revolutionary. Okay, what is that? Cloud and, okay, cloud and in-memory database. In-memory is nothing but, as I said, that majority thing, instead of storing in hard disk, it used to store in RAM memory, in-memory data. Okay, in-memory revolution. I can, instead of this one, I can call it as a revolution. Right? Earlier, everything used to store in hard disk. So the process would be little delayed. But SAP came up with a cloud platform, right? With in-memory revolution in the year 2010. Okay. And after that, in 2010, okay, in 2010, they came up, they have designed their own server. SAP has designed its own server, that is SAP HANA. SAP HANA server. Okay, I'll write here HANA. What is HANA? HANA stands for high performance okay, analytic appliance. Means till here SAP were dependent on third party servers, right? SAP has developed its own server in the year 2010. Means they have started design, not completed in 2010. They have started development of their own server. This is SAP own server. SAP own server. Till here, own database server. Own database server. So till here, SAP were dependent on third-party databases, but they have started development of, in the year 2010, they have started their own server named HANA. HANA stands for high performance. High performance in the sense it would be 1,000 times faster than your third-party databases, traditional databases. Clear? So here what they came up in HANA database in the sense, so same thing I am going to mention. In-memory database, okay, in-memory database platform. First time in the history, no one came up with this kind of concept. In-memory data platform for real-time analytics appliance. Real-time analytics applications, I can call it as an instead. What do you mean appliance? Applications are nothing but applications. Easy to understand. Clear? In-memory database for all real-time analytics means whatever analysis you want to do with the reports. So whatever applications, whatever department. So SAP came up with in-memory database concept. Clear? And here in the year 2013. So here they have started development and they have completed in the year 2013 and 15. So 2000 after completion, 2013 and 2015. Okay. 2013 and 2015, SAP came up a concept called SAP S4 HANA. SAP S4 HANA means till now whatever modules were working on third-party databases, they are migrating to HANA database. So that is called S stands for suite, as I said yesterday. 4 is nothing but fourth generation S4 HANA database. So here it is considered as why SAP is more powerful every day in the sense because of this, right? Next generation, okay, ERP suite running only on, it will work on S4 HANA, means S4 HANA, whatever it is there S4, that will work only on, running only on HANA database, not on third-party database. HANA database. Only on HANA database. Clear? Next one. They came up with, in the year same 2013 to 15, they came up with simplified, okay, simplified data model. Simple data model they came up with. Simplified data model, faster performance. As I said that the performance is very much faster, 1,000 times faster than any other traditional database. Faster performance, and it will Fiori, new concept. Fiori is nothing but earlier we can use only SAP only in laptops or desktops, right? After invention of Fiori apps, we can not only use the SAP in your laptop or desktop, you can use in your mobile phones, you can use in your tabs, you can use anywhere. If network is there, you can use SAP in your labs, your mobile phones, your tabs, palm tabs, or whatever it is, we can use SAP in anywhere and everywhere. Okay, so Fiori based, it's only a simple application now. SAP is a very simple application now, based modern UI, user interface. Modern UI, user interface. This is now a revolutionary thing. right? And in the year 2011 to 14, okay, so this is the latest we are working on this. So SAP has done lot of acquisition in 2011 to 2015, means it has purchased different companies. So what are those companies? In the sense, what are the applications it purchased in the sense? So here acquisitions for, means acquisition is nothing but purchased, acquisition for cloud expansion, okay. So what are the acquisitions it has made in the sense, okay, success factor, third party one, success factor, this is for HR, okay, in the year 2011. They have purchased success factor in the acquisition. Okay, next one, they have purchased Ariba. This is for procurement. Earlier it was third party Ariba, but SAP has purchased in the year 2012. Okay, next one, Hybris. Okay, this is one more product, Hybris, customer engagement. They used to call it as in customer engagement and commerce. Okay, they have purchased in 2013. So a lot of acquisitions they have made it. I'm saying few important acquisitions. Okay, next one, Concur. So this is used to work as a third party. Now it is a merge of Concur. Okay, this is nothing but travel and expense. Okay, in the year they have purchased 2014. Next one, they have another important acquisition they have made in the year 2014, Field Glass. Okay, this is nothing but external workforce on a contract basis whoever are working. So this is also done in the year 2014. So these are the major acquisitions they have done in between these 3 years. Okay, success factor, Ariba, Hybris, right? Concur, travel and expense, Field Glass, external workforce in the year 2014. Okay, next one. Okay, in the 2020, again in the 2020, I'm taking a different line. Okay, 2020. So again, they have introduced intelligent cloud-based systems. This we'll talk later. Intelligent cloud-based systems. What is cloud and all those stuff on premise? We are going to discuss in our project sessions. Okay, cloud-based system. So same in the year 2020. In the year 2020, they came up with RISE with SAP. RISE, RISE with SAP. What is RISE, RISE in the sense? Okay, one second. Give me a second time. Okay, RISE. Okay, RISE with SAP, right? Nothing but reports, integration, right? Solutions, right? Enhancements and all this stuff we call it as a RISE. We will work on this. Okay, nothing but R stands for realize impact, S stands for sustainability, E stands for enhance. So this is not required to remember, but they came up with RISE with SAP, and same time, they came up with business transformation as a business transformation as a service offering. So don't remember this, just I'm giving for your only idea purpose, that's it. Whatever important, you can, this one, service offering, helping companies. So here, this phase we are now, helping companies, okay, move to S4HANA. Now we are in this phase. Okay, S4HANA cloud, right? Most of the companies still using ECC. So SAP is helping now business transformation as a service free of cost. They are helping to move from ECC to S4HANA or non-SAP system to S4HANA system, right? Next one, in the year 2021, okay, in the year 2021, okay, SAP S4HANA. So earlier it was only cloud. So SAP S4HANA, they came up with a concept called SAP S4HANA, okay, S4HANA cloud, S4HANA cloud. So here we are going to discuss in our project sessions, public and private edition. In the year 2021, they came up with a concept called cloud, means nothing but memory, S4HANA memory will be partitioned if you want a public or you want a private. Private in the sense it will be given to you, only your data will be there. Public in the sense it will be there, everybody's data, but there would be a partition. Okay, so here private edition, so it would be, okay, it would be fully managed cloud, managed ERP, cloud platforms. Okay, so I'll tell you what do you mean by cloud and all those stuff. So this is our, now we are in this particular phase. Next one, from 2022 to 2025, 2022 to 2025, okay, 2022 to 2025. So here the now latest technology came in SAP. Probably you would have heard about it. SAP BTP. What do you mean by that? Business technology. Remember that you will use now SAP BTP. What do you mean by BTP? Business technology. This is the latest one, technology platform. We call it as a BTP. Okay, what exactly BTP is? Okay, so here, right, what it will do is it will unified platform, combining different databases, right? Analytics, AI, artificial intelligence, AI, okay, and app development. So what are the different apps it's going to be developed? It's going to start from 2026 onwards. Clear? So this is the complete SAP products and generation of revolution of SAP. So it started in the year 1972, 1970 onwards till 55 years. This is the journey. Clear? So do you need to remember this? No, not required. But at least if you have an idea, whenever we do our next step or whenever you are working as a consultant, you need to have an idea. That's it, not required. No one will ask you this. But people will use the terminologies like this. So at least you need to have a knowledge on this. What do you mean by VTP, right? What do you mean by BI? What do you mean by field class? What do you mean by Ariba, right? So Ariba is an SAP own product? No. It's a third party product, but SAP has it has purchased that Ariba. It has done the acquisition, right? So this is about your SAP evolution. From 1970 it started and it's still going on, right? And every day, every year it is becoming more powerful than the previous year. That is the reason we have hell lot of opportunities. Again, I am reiterating, I'll just mark it. I'll just pause the recording here. Again,